That's right. It's Verzuz time. Eve versus Trina. You like what? What? Yes, I said that correctly. We're gonna have Eve in a Verzuz versus Trina this upcoming Wednesday night at 8 p.m. You already know how we get down. I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna answer the questions that y'all probably wondering. Is this gonna be a good versus matchup? I mean, we have Eve, who is a lyricist, versus Trina, who's sort of like a booty shaking female MC. Is this gonna be a classic versus? Is it gonna be a decent versus? Or is it gonna be something like one of those matchups we saw between Ludacris and Nelly? Just not good. Listen, let's talk about it. It's AP on the spot. Come on, let's go. All right, cool. Let's talk Verzuz now. And listen, I have to fully admit that, listen, Swiss Beats, Swiss, you my guy. Love you, bro. Timberland, come on now. Tim, you my guy. We go back way, way back. I mean, I'm talking about 1996 back. But listen, if I have to be fully honest with y'all and keep it 1,000 here, Verzuz has really been reaching with some of these announcements that they've been making over the last week with some of the upcoming matches we can expect. The first reach was actually when I saw that Bow Wow was going up against Soulja Boy on June 26th. First of all, let me get this straight. Let me clear the air. Bow Wow is definitely a formidable person that should be in a Verzuz. Bow Wow has hits for what, going on almost 20 years now. And the dude, look, listen, in his day, Bow Wow was Mr. 106 in Park. He was running the BET airwaves. You couldn't even click the remote and turn on BET without seeing a Bow Wow video every hour on the hour. I'm talking about #1 smash hits, radio joints, all of that. Cameos, features on other songs, all of that. Bow Wow is that dude. But when you put Bow Wow up against Soulja Boy, I mean, come on now. Yeah, I'm full disclosure, I'm not gonna hate. Soulja Boy do got a few joints, but I don't know, that's a stretch. I think, Swiss and Tim could have definitely found somebody a little bit better to go up against Bow Wow's catalog. But I mean, hey, I'm not gonna check for that one like that anyway. But now, when I heard that Eve, just the other day it was announced, actually like 2 days ago, that Eve, who is definitely someone who absolutely belongs in a Verzuz. The girl got lyrics, she got hits. Eve been doing her thing for, like Bow Wow, pretty much like 20 years, since the early 2000s. But when I heard that Eve was going up against Trina. Hold on. We talking about Trina here. And this is gonna be a matchup that's gonna be on a Wednesday night, this upcoming June 16th, which is a couple days from now on a Wednesday night. And I think for this to be the first all-female Verzuz, female hip hop lyricist, or not lyricist, but female MC Verzuz, they could have gave Eve someone much more formidable and someone with a deep catalog like Eve, someone that actually matches up well to Eve lyrically. Trina, let's just call it for what it is. Trina is all this. She's pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? When we hear Trina, we think of tatas. You know what I'm saying? We think of what she working with, them curves. We ain't thinking about lyricism, stage presence, or anything that got to do with performance when we hear about Trina. We thinking about how she gonna look on stage. That's the only performance we thinking about. So Eve versus Trina, I mean, dude, seriously, bruh, the Trina even got 5 hits. Hold up, I'll wait. Come on now, talk to me, I'll wait. I didn't think so. Trina don't even got like 6 songs. Okay, if you count the features that she got with Trick, you know what I mean? The Nanny and what up, shut up, that joint. If you count them joints she got with Trick and along with a few of her solo joints, yeah, okay, it's a stretch. Trina got like maybe 7 songs, maybe. But in all honesty, y'all, this is a horrible matchup. I'm not looking forward to this. Eve is definitely bringing her catalog of hits to the table. I mean, I could talk like for the next 10 minutes about some of Eve hits. This is just some of them. Love is Blind, Satisfaction, What You Want, What Y'all Niggas Want. I mean, that was the joint right there. That was the first introductory single we got from her. Got a Man, just done. We're not even counting all the features that Eve did. Let Me Blow Your Mind. Now, this wasn't a feature, but it was another banger, another hit for her. Let Me Blow Your Mind. Who's That Girl? Tambourine. I mean, and not including, like I said, the Rough Rider features that she got featuring the Locks and DMX and all the songs, the gritty songs that she did back in the early 2000s when she was first getting put on. And so I think that Eve deserves someone more of her caliber, someone like a Lil' Kim, who's certified, you know, someone like a Foxy Brown, who's certified, who has a long, deep catalog. Pause on that, pause. Who has a vast, big, pause. Someone who has a lengthy pause. Someone that has a nice catalog to match Eve's catalog. Like I said, Lil' Kim, Foxy, they could have did even a Foxy Brown. I'm not Foxy Brown. They could have even did Eve versus Queen Latifah. Now, Queen Latifah doesn't have a massive catalog, you know, like a Lil' Kim or Foxy Brown. But Queen Latifah got every bit of 10 to 15 joints that you could put up against Eve. You know, it might be a little bit of a stretch for Queen La to get to 20 records. I mean, if you throw in the Living Single TV show theme that she did, Living Single. Well, if y'all don't know, that was Queen Latifah, you know what I mean, on that joint singing or whatever and doing her thing. But if you throw in the Living Single TV show theme, yeah, Queen Latifah could get to 20. But in all seriousness, Queen La would have been a good matchup. Who else? Yeah, I mean, any female, we could have even did, and listen, this is another thing. Let's throw some, how about we throw some respect on MC Lyte name in this whole conversation. MC Lyte should have been the #1 female MC in the first R. In the MC Lyte, let me say this again. MC Lyte should have been the #1 choice for all female MC Verzuz. She would have been the first. That's right. She would have been the first female that would have came up on top of my head to do a Verzuz, you know, before even Eve. But Eve is deservingly so. I mean, it would have been MC Lyte, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, and Eve would have been my top 4. So how can you not put Lyte up against somebody? I mean, MC Lyte is like when you think of female MCs that started it all and that got hits, I mean, there's a couple females that come to mind, and the ones I just named, along with MC Lyte, is right there in that dictionary. So Lyte definitely deserves her just due. So let's put some respect on MC Lyte's name. And I guess you could check this Verzuz if you want to, this upcoming Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Yeah, that's the showtime, 8 p.m. here on the East Coast and 5 p.m. on the West Coast. So, you know, check for it if you want. I'll be checking out to see Eve because I like Eve, but Trina, I'm not checking for her catalog. Yo, I will check y'all later. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.